as they sit down playing cards there, old Walter, he noticed they cheat, right? So he gives a little sign to LV, like that, kind of gives his head like that a little bit, and LV sees it, he knows what that means. LV, he says, I need to go to the gentleman's room. Well, the old guys, they said, well, you go by that little table by the front door right there, and go down that little hallway there, and you'll find it there. And they said, okay. So he excuses himself and goes back there to the bathroom. On the way back down the hall, he got that flapjack in his hand, right? And as he comes by that bouncer, he's looking the other way, right? He's looking out there across the card table, right? And he takes that flapjack and comes around like that. Wham! Pops that dang bouncer on the back of the head. He goes falling over like a tree. Well, he comes around that same motion. Wham! He hits the table. He hits that table beside the door. Man, it sounded like that lady hit that table. It sounded like a gun going off. Bam! Man, it sounded well, louder than that. But anyway, it sounded like a gun going off. LB goes to holler. Shots fired! Shots fired! Well, everybody goes hitting under the table, man. Everybody goes under the table. Walter goes under the table too. Well, he knows what's up. He's just following suit, right? But LV, he come running out there. He grabbed that money off that one table. He grabbed the money off the other table. And bam! Hits another table. Walter goes, shots fired! Shots fired! Yeah, that's what Walter hollered that time. Shots fired! Well, there they go. Boy, they all go back under the table tighter, man. But Walter, he comes out from under the table. That time, he grabbed the money off the table. Boy, they go running for the door, man. Running for the door. They get out the dang door. LV kicks that guy sitting beside the door off this little crate there. And they run. Boy, they're 69 years old, trying to make it to that white truck, 60 model truck sitting there. It's 2 weeks before we stop. They're trying to make it to that that truck. They make it to the truck. They out of breath. Well, by the time they get into the truck, everybody in the shot house there, they done figured out what's going on, right? So they running out, they grabbing them spent beer bottles as they coming out the door, and they throw them in the Walter and the LV. Well, as that Walter and the LV getting in the truck pulling off, beer bottles hitting the back of the truck, psh, psh, you know. Well, LV, he reaches up there and touches that prominent scar that's on his temple, and it fades back to a memory. Fade back to a memory. Well, fade back to the memory of about 1915, probably about 1918, right? What did you say? 1915, 1916. They're about 15 years old. It's 1915. All right, so about 1915, you see Walter and LV, 15 years old, standing beside a fence. It says whites on, right? And inside the fence there's a basketball goal, right? Except it's got like a peach basket hanging up there for a goal, and there's the old raggedy dang wrapped up ball of hay laying out there on the court, and out there, you know, by the basketball goal there. Walter's going, come on, LV. There wasn't nobody around, man. Come on. LV said, I don't know, Walter. I don't want to cause no trouble. You know what? Walter said, well, don't be chicken. LV said, well, you ain't going to call me chicken now. Well, they're 15 years old. So, there they go. They go and they throwing the ball up there into the tomato basket, or the peach basket, or whatever, hanging up there. And LV goes up for a layup, right? He got an arm like that. He's going up there like that. He's going up there. He's finna shoot that ball, and a rock, a big old rock like that, right there, come out of nowhere. Bam! Hits LV right there on the temple. Well, blood comes spurting out, right? Just knocks him good. LV goes falling on the ground, right? Well, Walter runs up, he grabs the rock, and spins around. He said, Tommy, Tommy, damn you, Tommy. And he throws the rock back, and the rock goes through this big guy. He's he's big for his age. He's like 15, but he's overweight, you know. And he got about 3 of his little gangs standing over there, you know. And the rock misses Tommy and all of them. And Tommy goes to hollering all this racial slur. You need to keep that nigga off this court. What are you doing? What are you doing, you nigga? La, 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 la. Well, then Walter Reed runs over there. He grabs old LV by the arm and snatches him up. Run, LV, run! And they take off running, right? And they run off down through the woods, right? And of course, Tommy and his gang, they follow him a little ways, but old Tommy, he too big. He can't keep up with them, right? Well, then it goes to over to LV and Walter. They sitting at Meemaw's house with LV's granny, and she's sitting at the table there and sewing up that big old gash on the side of LV's head. Yeah, she's saying, "Well, you boys, y'all, this ain't the first time now. Y'all just can't be hanging around each other in town. Somebody's gonna get seriously hurt, okay? Now y'all just do me a favor. Y'all, I hate to say this. These times ain't right for it. Alright, times ain't right. So y'all just hang around each other around here, and y'all kind of need to keep your distance in town." Well, they showed them a little older there. They, 18. They both got girlfriends, and they walking down the opposite sides of the street. And Walter looks over there and kind of nods at LV, and LV looks over there and nods at Walter. And then they showed them walking down the old country road back there, and they got cornfields around them, and they got the dang, they got the fishing pole and the butter buckets, and they're walking down there, and here comes Tommy in the truck, and he just holler. And now it's about 1922, 1923. It's a 1920 model truck. Here comes Tommy. Wah, wah. We're coming up behind him, boy, down the dirt road, and he swerves over, and he slapped, trying to run over him. They dive off in the ditch, right? And Walter breaks the fishing pole when he jumps over into the ditch, right? Well, they get up and dust themselves off. Well, then it shows them in town again. They're a little bit older there, a couple of years later, and they says on the door, whites only, and Walter's going in there, and LV, he's sitting over there on a bench, and he sees Walter, they kind of acknowledge each other, and then it showed them sitting down there by the creek, just like they was when they were 7 years old. They got butter buckets, sitting on their butter buckets, and they were watching that cork out there, and they watching that cork, and here come Tommy sneaking up in the woods, right? Throws a stick of dynamite out there in the creek. Boom! Oh, it blows old Walter and LV slam off the buckets, right? Boom! Man, Tommy just bully, right? So, all this time, well, they get up and dust their bodies, they deaf, their ears are ringing. Well, come and find out it's during Prohibition now, right? Well, cuts off to Washington LV. They start their own moonshine business. And they run and shine from Phoenix, down in the quarters of Phoenix City, which is a rough neighborhood right there. But old Washington LV, see, they got these special moonshine jugs. And what they get them from Washington Faith Becker, out there in Roberta, Georgia, out in Crawford County, Georgia. And the moonshine jugs, they got this gloss on them that gives it a rainbow effect, right? And everybody loves these jugs, and the word is, see, they say Walter and LV moonshine, they cycle it off a rainbow. That's what they say. So boy, it's the moonshine drugs. They got business popping, right? All over Muskogee County, all over there in Phoenix City, man, they just carrying on, and they making a lot of money too. They coming up. They ain't never made that much money. They coming up. They're in prohibition now. Well, then it flashes back to 1969. Walking the LV. Just left that old Louisiana shot house there, and they riding down the road, and they get to Texas. They pull into a motel out in Texas, right? They go in, there's 2 beds in there, and they sit down. Old Walter says, wonder how JoJo's doing. Yeah, he said, why you throw that dog out of my house anyway? Walter said, I ain't put that dog out of your house. Yes, you did, Walter. He said, ever since that dog been there, and the first time you pulled up, that dog ran over and started sniffing your fingers. Now, you lured that dog over to my house and threw him out of my house. You lured that dog and threw him out of my house. Walter said, well, I just thought you needed some company. You out there all by yourself. You know, I figured you didn't need some company. You know, so I like the dog. Walter said, I got something else for you, LV. LV said, I hope it ain't another dog. He said, no, it ain't a dog. I'll be right back. So he goes out to the truck, and he goes in the lockbox, and he gets that terry cloth towel out. Right? And he brings that towel in there, and he gives LV, and sits down on the bed, and LV said, what's this? He said, I don't know. Mary Sue told me to give you this on our trip. She says, what she said? She says, that she sure appreciate what you've done, but you need to clean up after yourself next time. Yeah, we said, what? She said, hell, the whole town probably appreciate it, but she sure appreciate it, and you need to clean up after yourself.